Alright, Schlockmeister fans, another request from Marty. Buddy's got an axe to grind. A big axe. It's Slaughterhouse. Let's check it out. This is a cop. He's going to go investigate it. A couple of cars he sees. Turns out it's just a few kids running around. Nothing. Here are those kids.
Did we pass the audition?
Notice the snorting sound?
He sounds like a pig.
Later on, two of them run off on their own. And they have a problem. See, this here's Buddy, and he doesn't like people messing with his pigs. The beginning of this film shows some actual footage inside a real slaughterhouse.
Fart always has been.
Just a little headstrong, Tom, that's all.
Harold, I have already made 2 offers on that property, and the son of a gun rejected both of them.
I know, Tom, I know. You've been very patient.
Offer, otherwise the county's going to put it up for auction, and he's going to lose it all.
They want to buy out this old slaughterhouse guy. The guy they want to buy out is Lester Bacon. Lester is he's a prideful man.
Skill of craftsmen and sharp knives, not sinew-chewing chainsaws.
I don't have to listen to this man.
Wait, Tom.
Forget it, it's over. Just let the county take the property.
You're being pig-headed, Lester.
You young hot dogs are all alike. Harold, men like him are clogging up our young people's arteries.
Lester, it's my duty to inform you that the county assessor's office hereby forecloses on your property to be sold at public auction. You have 30 days to leave the premises.
Lightheaded, though.
He had a younger boy. Whatever happened to him?
No one seems to know for sure. His mama died giving birth to him.
If he looked anything like Buddy, probably so ugly the hogs ate him.
Depends on how wild the party is.
They're gonna shoot a horror video.
Don't let it get too crazy.
Then we'll just have to move it somewhere else.
Hey, what are you girls gonna make us wear for this video thing?
I don't know. I've been trying to think of something good. Something different.
I know. Why don't I strap a mattress to your back and we'll go naked?
Those first 2 kids
My
that
God,
Buddy killed.
what have you done? Why? Why?
Daddy's not too pleased, but he obviously isn't going to turn him in. Lester apologizes and says he wants to sell.
Harold. I've been thinking about the offer. I've decided to work it out with Sanford, if you're willing to help me.
Oh, that's far away.
Thanks, Harold.
So the 4 of them are going to shoot their video in an abandoned slaughterhouse, which I believe is part of Lester Bacon's property. Notice Buddy spying on him. This cop named Dave comes to investigate later on. He gets arm caught in a door and then chopped off by our buddy Buddy. I think Dave basically dies of his wounds, bleeding out. He gets his hand back though, complete with gun.
Sanford and the sheriff. They're our enemies, not these people. He's not the sheriff, just a deputy. It's okay, son, I know. Clean up this mess.
So Harold comes by thinking he's going to help facilitate the selling of the property.
I see you've met the bailiff.
This is the end of Harold. After killing Dave the sheriff, Buddy grabs his shirt and sunglasses and hat. And he's having a grand old time.
Dave, this is Janet. Are you there?
Hey, hotshot. What are you doing? Trying to impress me?
Oops. He chases her down. And then there's this poor guy. Grind him up, buddy. A bet is made to spend a night in the slaughterhouse.
$10. Says you won't last an hour out there.
Yeah, alone.
Make it worth my while. Make it 20. They've never seen a 20, Liz.
So the girls are out there.
Annie, we should have held out for $40. Look at this place.
The boys want to scare them, of course.
I knew it.
Annie encounters this guy Skip, and Skip encounters that guy Buddy. Here's the other guy, Buzz.
Skip, you nearly scared the shit out of me.
Now Annie ran into Mr. Bacon, Lester. We never saw exactly what happened to her, but there she is. Liz finds her, as well as everybody else. So they capture Liz, they're going to skin her alive. That's the plan anyway.
That's better.
Sweaty. Lester cuts her finger first. Ouch.
You see what I mean?
Another cop shows up. This gives Liz a chance to escape. Right after impaling Lester. Lester's not dead yet.
You're next, little pig.
Sheriff's gun. But Lester's still not dead. Although that probably did it. But she forgot to check the back seat before she left. That's our film. All right, let's talk about this movie, Slaughterhouse. First of all, let's talk about this Blu-ray case. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo. It's one of the more interesting cases out there. I can do this with one hand. It kind of comes off here. Come on. Well, trust me, it comes off. It kind of like, I'm guessing it kind of like opens like a door, like, and it's supposed to be like the door to the slaughterhouse. I don't know. Let's use my teeth. There you go. So we got Slaughterhouse here. Buddy has an axe to grind, a big axe. This was put out by Vinegar Syndrome. Now, this is a movie that was on a lot of VHS tape shelves back in the 80s. I saw it in just about every video store I had. I mean, with a great tagline like that in a great box, who can blame us, right? So anyway, I rented this back in the day. I don't know if I actually ever watched it at the time. Maybe I did, or parts of it. I ended up watching this in the mid-90s or so, and I think that's the last time I saw it. I didn't remember anything about it, really, other than that tagline. But what we got here is we have a group of 6 kids, and they want to go film what they call a horror video. I don't know if they're going to make like a music video or what exactly they're shooting, but it's called a horror video. So they want to find a location. They pick this slaughterhouse, this abandoned slaughterhouse. Now, anyway, near this abandoned slaughterhouse is this guy named Lester and his son Buddy. That's Buddy, who has an axe to grind. Buddy doesn't do anything. He's just this big, large man who snorts. That's all he pretty much does. Lester does the talking for the family. They used to run a slaughterhouse business, but it's gone under, and the county's trying to buy them out, or they're going to foreclose upon them. But this other guy's trying to buy them out and give an offer. But Lester, it has his pride and doesn't want to sell, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, Buddy catches 2 of the kids sneaking around near his pigs at one time, and he kills them, hangs them up. Lester finds them, like, strung up in the slaughterhouse. Like, what did you do, son? Anyway, whatever. So he decides to have to cover for him. Eventually, a cop named Dave goes out there to look for them, and he ends up being killed by Buddy too. Ultimately, the 4 remaining kids go, and they're going to shoot their video. They get caught by the group. 3 of them, and actually 3 of them ended up dying. We have one girl named Liz left at the end. She manages to escape with the help of another cop who shows up. As they're escaping, they have a run-in with Lester. They stab him, and then they run over him with a car when he wasn't quite dead. And then they run over his head with a car. I think he was dead at that point. And then as they're escaping and leaving, and this time one of the cops has already been stabbed as well. Liz is driving. Buddy suddenly gets up from the back seat, and he's about to swing and hit them or something, and the movie kind of freeze frames and ends. That's it. Anyway, this film features some actual real slaughterhouse footage of some pigs in some slaughterhouse in Oregon. The rest of the film was filmed in San Diego and in Lakeside, California. Apparently they were going to make a sequel to this movie, but they never got around to it. Buddy actually is he's 5'9". He's not like an imposing man, so they actually had him standing on pallets in some scenes, which you couldn't see, to make him look larger and more imposing, although he's a big man nonetheless. So there's plenty of gore in this movie. There's no nudity, though. Could have used a little bit of that, but there is none. So what are you going to do? So anyway, it's called Slaughterhouse. It's available on DVD. I actually have the DVD of it, but it's a cheap, low-grade DVD. But this one by Vinegar Syndrome, top-notch. It's got some extras on here. A ton of extras, actually. A shit ton of them. So whatever you want, you can find it on here. There's commentary, there's interviews, there's trailers, behind-the-scene featurette, outtakes. Good Lord, there's just a ton of crap on there for this low-budget film. So check it out. It's called Slaughterhouse. It's got that cool little box I told you about. Here's half of it. And you can get this from Vinegar Syndrome. I'll leave a link down below. Hopefully it's available on Amazon. You can get it there, too. So check it out. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. It's called Slaughterhouse. Watch it. Bye.